Good evening. It is Elise evening here in where I live in Oklahoma. And we are going to take a look at, excuse me, we're going to take a look at Little Red Riding Sim's fantasy save file. We have been looking at this file before this point. We just got done with Cyber Shuno, which was a load of fun. I had a lot of fun with that particular save file. Had a little, little tongue-in-cheek humor along the way with that one. Now we are in Brindleton Bay. Now again, this is Little Red Riding Sim's apostrophe S fantasy save file. On Twitter, she is Little Red Riding Sim. On her page, there's a link to this save file on her Patreon. There is no charge though. It is on her Patreon, but there's no charge for the save file. You could just download it and you're good to go. Also, at the end of this stream, I always go back and fill in the long-term information for kind of the saved stream. And there will be a link there as well. So that will lead directly to her Patreon page and this save file. Now, let's get started. Right off the bat, I'm not real sure where to start here. My thought is maybe we've got 3 neighborhoods, right? Probably going to just do one neighborhood tonight. We'll see how quick this goes, what all we have to do. This one over here has a restaurant, which looks really cool. Over here, we've got a community space, 4 residences. And then down here, we actually have some retail, a couple of retail, a residence, and Magical Wizards Tower Art Center. So, and this is also a residence. This last one here, there's just nobody living there at the moment. So the big thing here is which one to start on. And I think I'm going to start, to make it easy, we're going to start over here because all of these residences actually have someone living in them. So it'll be easy for us to visit. We're going to start with this cute witch and familiar on lot 3020 here. Let's look at her information. Or it's not lot 3020. It's a 30 by 20 lot. I guess the name of the lot is Cute Witch and Familiar. So, okay here. She was originally inspired by the Bagajo Rainbow Witch Legacy. Check her out on Tumblr. Made for Realm of Magic gameplay. She is skilled ancient bloodline and knows a few spells. She is also virtuoso potion maker and baker and spends many happy hours at the cauldron and in the kitchen and with her cat there. Let's look her up. Let's play here and see what her house looks like. We're going to head in here. Pardon me if I clear my throat. My allergies always go crazy in Oklahoma. It's pretty much a never-ending battle in this state. There's always something. And the something we have right here is, of course, rain. We're going to deal with a little bit of rain here at the moment, but that's okay. We've got a very cute start to this. Okay, she's got a lovely yard. A lot of some great landscape work here. I love the garden. Oh my God, that's so cool. So I love the little garden here with all the pumpkins and the cabbages. That's awesome. We got Patchy here. I love Patchy. I don't know if he came with seasons, I believe. I don't know how many people have played with him, but I love Patchy. He's kind of lazy. Supposed to do more of the work than he does, but he's super cute. I do really love him. Let's pull out a little bit here, and we'll take a look as much as we can. I wonder if there we go. Let's change this a little bit. Let's go into MC Command Center, and let's make a couple of changes. First thing, we're going to change the world time by about 10 hours, right? Let's change it to daylight. And then we're going to go ahead and change the weather. Where was it? There it is. We're going to go ahead and change. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and change the weather real quick here. I didn't have this updated at one point when Maxis had, done a patch. And I had to go through this like dark, rainy weather through the entire tour. This time, though, I do have it updated. We're going to go with sunny. And I think is that a windmill? Yeah, there's a windmill there to generate a little bit of electricity. save some money the eco way. I do want to look down here. Let's take a look at some of these special effects. Got kind of a bowl, bubbling sort of like swampy sort of pond area. And these special effects here, the yellow lights come with Realm of Magic in the debug section. And they are very, very cool. I like to use those too. They're very cool to use. So that's our exterior. It's a great kind of Tudor style house, right? I do really like this. Just got a place out back here. Got some rabbits. Love that. That's from a country. Is that rabbits or is that just no, that's just a decorative thing. If you have country living or cottage living, whatever it's called, there's a little stump like this that spawns rabbits. And you can put it anywhere. I put one in a park so that the rabbits, would run around the park and stuff. Very cute. Very wonderful. That was actually someone else's idea to do that. Before I came up with it anyway. Emma Vane on Twitter actually came up with that. It was a very good idea because it is super cute to see the little rabbits running around. We've got bees. We've got, insect meat, and we've got a house. So let's drop down here to the first floor. Whoops. This is cute. Nice little cottage setup. We got a place to rock in front of the fire. Place to have some friends over for some dinner. You get it into a position here where we kind of really take a look at it. A lot of stuff, of course, from Realm of Magic. She's designed for Realm of Magic. Very clean. She keeps a very clean household. There's a little cat down there. Her little familiar kind of stretching his legs. You can get real familiars, of course, with Realm of Magic. As you probably know, you can get a real familiar to kind of follow you around. One of my favorite parts of that pack. I think that might be one. Yeah, right there, in fact. Over here, we have this is kind of cool. I wonder what this is. This is some sort of like cabinet. Let me get in here a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a locked cabinet behind a locked door, right? Not real sure what she's got in there. I'm kind of real curious now. We're going to call it magical something that she doesn't want to get out. Here in the kitchen, she is brewing up chili. Oh, I didn't know you could make chili in that. Oh, I knew you could make macaroni and cheese, but I didn't know you could make chili. I don't usually use it for cooking. I do use it to make potions and stuff, but not cooking. We've got some light fixtures in here, of course. Super cool. Love those light fixtures. I love all the stuff from Realm of Magic. It's a great, great pack. It has a great fantasy look. Like this is from Realm of Magic. So is the stove. Got our sink over here. Some nice clutter. I mean, I think this is done very well. This is a very cute kitchen. It is big enough to work in, including do magic, right? So she's done a really great job with that. We have a ladder up to our second floor. Now, this is one thing I noticed with San Myshuno as well. Some of the other builds. I must be the only person in the world that uses like double. If you're an adult in my game, you get a double bed, right? Because you're probably going to bring somebody home, right? Or maybe somebody's going to stop by. Something's going to happen and you're going to need that double bed. I must be the most depraved person out there because like so many of these builds, they're like single people, so they just have a single bed, right? But I'm thinking she's pretty, she's nice, she's young, she's probably going to find a wizard someplace, They're going to make some magical love. Well, they're going to fall into magical love. They're not going to make any magical love because that's a twin bed. And that is uncomfortable. One of you is going to fall out, roll on the floor, break your head, break your neck. And I know she's magic. She can probably fix that just like that. But do you really want to hassle with fixing every date you bring home? Do you? Do you? Get a double bed. But in this case, she does just have a single bed. And I get it. This is kind of a tight space, right? It's got kind of an effective use of it, though. She's got some cool stuff in here. We have a really nice office area. I love the use of that chair there. It looks really cool. And we've got a little place over here to get dressed, throw on some clothes, some magic clothes. She doesn't need to look pretty, though. She's not bringing a boyfriend home now, is she? Maybe she likes to look pretty, though, just for her. Maybe. Maybe she does like to look pretty just for her. You don't have to look pretty for somebody else. You don't have to look pretty at all. Let me just say that right now. You don't have to look pretty at all. In fact, my son told me recently my hair looked like a rat's nest. And you know why? Because I wasn't looking pretty that day. And you don't have to look pretty at all. But when she does look pretty, she looks pretty for herself. She has a pretty neat looking bathroom here. I do like this. Great setup again. Looks like very efficient. Everything's in place that we need. We got a tub, we got a sink, we got a toilet, right? And it's in keeping with the build. It looks super cool. The roof line is very good. I kind of have a thing about roof lines. This one's done so well. Whoever built it did a great job. I love this. I love this. I love this. You know, this use of this awning here to create kind of a roof for this window. It is a lovely build. It is so well done. I really do like this lot. This was a good lot to start on because it's really cute. It's really cute. That's a good way of putting it. It really is very, very cute. I almost hate to leave it. I do almost hate to leave it, but we are going to. We're going to move on to the next one. But, you know, this is another lot. I've said this about a lot of lots in this build. This is a great fantasy lot, right? It has a real fairy tale look to it. But you could put this in Windenburg. You could put this in, you know, Glimmerbrook. You could put this a lot of places, and it would fit in as it is right there, right? There's no reason why you have to use it in a fantasy save. You could, if you have this file, you could just save this particular lot to your library, put it any place. It's a good lot. It's beautiful. Let's go to our world screen here and choose the next one. See what we got going. Now, the next lot, I think we'll just go kind of clockwise here. We're going to move over to this one, then this one, then this one, then the big one. This is going to be Kaida Mariola, I think is how you pronounce that. Now, she is a witch and she's not hiding it, right? She's not playing. She is not, well, maybe she's nice. Let's see if it says she's nice here. This enchanting witch, Kaida Mariola, she is my contribution for the fantasy save in Bewitchment. Oh, this is Bewitchment Bay. Okay, Bewitchment Bay. She is a creative and good-hearted witch. Knowledge is for her the same power as being the fierce witch that she is. She is well-skilled and very mighty. I hope you enjoy her in-game as well as I do. Sim and all of her outfits are done by me, or Donius 80. That's going to be his gallery ID or her gallery ID. Or Donius sounds a little bit like a male name to me, but that's, you know, that's kind of stereotypical. It could be anything. For all I know, that is a female deity's name, and I just don't know it, right? But it's Ordonius 80. And you can look them up on the gallery, you know, see what they've got on offer there as well. So there we go. And this is, as I said, Bewitchment Bay. I couldn't remember the name of it, sort of fairy tale name of it, but it's Bewitchment Bay. We're going to drop in on her here and take a look at her house. Already, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Looking at it from the distance a little bit. Does look super cool. Really looking forward to taking a look at it here. See what we end up with. Now, this is the Bewitched Pond. Indeed, it is. She does have a look, okay? She does have a look. It reminds me of a couple people in Cyber Shuno. Now, she's a witch, so you kind of expect it, right? Because she is a witch. Got kind of some cat eyes going on there. I do like this person. I mean, someone put a lot of effort into their construction here, right? It's got a real look. Now, her lot does too. This lot looks very cool. Love this pond underneath here. Really totally dig again all these pumpkins, like the pumpkin sort of like garden here. We've got our cauldron. Oh, we've got a portal. Okay, so she's put in a portal. I wonder if it works. You can put in a portal from Realm of Magic, like basically I think almost anywhere, any lot. I don't know if that one works. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. And it will teleport you, you know, to the Realm of Magic, right? But I don't think that one works. I think that one's just for effect. But you could put one there and teleport to Realm of Magic, or yeah, the Magical Realm. The Magical Realm. We got some more kind of harvestables here. This is great. This is a really, really cool lot. A lot of work went into it. You know, a lot of this stuff, this landscaping work, building a pond, all of that is very difficult. It is very labor intensive. She's got kind of a great looking floating house here. Super, super cool. Like she just lifted the whole thing up out of the ground, filled it in with water. I love it. That is very nice. I'm very impressed already with what she's done here. Let's see if we can take a look at her house. We'll go down to the first floor. Now, right here, again, she's using special effects from Realm of Magic. Looks very cool. She's kind of built her own fireplace. Now, that's neat. That's very cool there. What's that? Sell to a collector. So, oh, she's used like a custom piece of art to represent the fire. That is a good idea. That's very cool because I've made some really big fireplaces like this before for like a grand castle or something, right? Because we don't have a true, really grand fireplace. That's a great idea to do a custom painting and put it back behind it so it looks like, you know, it's burning a fire. Like that a lot. We've got a nice little kind of office area kind of back here. I guess this is the sort of place to look into potions, Catch Your Flying book, right? That book is taken off. Harry Potter, very Harry Potter there. I do like that a lot. I don't know if you could reach it. I don't know if you want to reach it. I'd leave it. Because I love the fact that it's just kind of suspended there, you know, floating like it is magic, right? Here's another one. Very cool. That's awesome. Again, with the lighting special effects, really adds a lot of nice touch to it. Over here, we've got a whole selection of brooms for when you're ready to travel. And I guess this is going to be, is this our kitchen? It might be a kitchen. I get the feeling this is more of a potion type of room, right? It's sort of place you just, like a laboratory for a witch. And because all it really has is a sink for cleanup. I like this though. What have we done here? What is this here? What is that? How does she, oh, you know what? I think I know how she did that. Let me see here. No, that wouldn't work out. I wonder how she did that. I'm going to go into build mode real quick. She's got this countertop, which matches all the rest of the countertops, right? Yeah. But there's no, okay, that's what I wondered. Okay, I did wonder if she had shrunk down the cabinet. In this case, it has a dishwasher attached. So that it looks, that's brilliant. I love that. I've never thought about doing that. So you can have under counter storage space for stuff. That is a really brilliant idea. Makes it look like one seamless cabinet that way. It's the first time I've seen this so far in all of these builds, and we're pretty far along in the worlds. That is brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. That's a good example of like the stuff in this save that, I mean, it's just brilliant. There's so many simmers out there and they have a lot of really great ideas. And I'm a builder and I've tried a lot of different things and I'm still shocked at what I learn as I'm looking at these particular builds, because that's brilliant. I love it. I love that. Very cool how she's got kind of a little lawn left here, right? Some vegetation, some landscaping. We've got a very cool kind of, what have we got going here? We've got like, it looks like a seance area. Oh, it is. It is. She's just going to, we've got kind of a little settee, and then a bookshelf here for more of the knitting pack. Got a great house without taking up a huge, I really wanted a globe with a bar in it, but I still kind of wouldn't mind having one of those. She's got a cool kitchen back here, fully outfitted, right? Even with a dishwasher, hooray. Nice sink, great table to, you know, hang out, place for 4 friends and herself. This looks really good. This is a nice setup. She remembered the TV, even though she's magic, she sometimes gets bored, right? She wants to watch a little TV. Maybe she's going to watch the Home and Magic Network. Maybe she's going to watch the Home and Magic Network. That's probably all she watches because she's magic, right? She's going to watch Home and Magic Network. And we're going to go up one more floor here. And she has a double bed. She is a lady of the 2020s. She knows that maybe every so often she's going to meet the right man, right? She's going to meet the right man at the right time for the right night. And she's going to bring him on home here. He's going to need to climb that ladder. Maybe she could teleport him up or something, but he's going to have to get up here to the 3rd floor. He better have some stamina. That's the thing. She's like, if you can climb that ladder and get all the way up here to the 3rd floor, you are the man for me. You got the stamina for me. So she does have a double bed. Hooray for her. Give me 5. I'm with her. I'm with her. I'm with her. And a great place here. You know, she's got a little vanity set up. A nice bathroom over here. In fact, the bathroom looks really, really good. I like this. Shower and tub. Toilet. Oh, some more custom art. Let me see if that's, I wonder if that's who. So far, there's someone that's done a lot of custom art for these builds, and they are so good. No, this is a new person. This is by Babewire. So look on the gallery for Babe Wire if you like this sort of art, right? There was someone else, and I can't remember their name off the top of my head. I don't know. They did some great custom art, though, and you can find it on the gallery. It does not count as CC in your game, but it gives you like custom looks like this, and this is really cool. I love this kind of this Atlantis type of look, right? This sort of sunken ruins type of look. Very awesome. Really, really like that artwork there. Now over here, we do have a small office in case she wants to check out Tinder. You know, in case she's feeling lonely tonight and she wants to check out Tinder. She's got computer access here for that. She's also got, I don't know what this is. I think this is custom made. So they've kind of put together a little terrarium. The person who built this put together a little terrarium. And I got to say, again, it does look really cool. I don't think it probably really does anything. I don't know if there's anything in there. Let's zoom in here a bit and see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there, right? But it looks very cool to have this sort of, wait a minute, what's that? Is the bug? Is the bug just pretend? The bug might be pretend, but she does have a little bug in there. She has like a little stick bug in there. So, you know, very cool. I like that. I like the way she built it. The built-in looks super cool too that it's setting on. And all in all, a really, really nice build. We're going to jump up here, take a look at it from outside. It has good roof lines. In fact, that roof's very well done. It's got a fantastic look to it. It blends really well, blends pretty seamlessly because she's used several different roofing pieces to kind of give it a sort of fairy tale barn roof type of look, right? Turn that sun all the way on. I kind of forgot I went into build mode there. It looks really good. Now, I'm going to check this out. This is also a portal, right? This is a portal here. Maybe that portal down there leads to here. That could be the case that when she goes through the portal downstairs, it leads her up here. Maybe. I think it will work for that. I don't know that I've ever tried it, but I think. The outside looks really good, though. It's a good job here up front. She's got more of that insect meat, too. You know, farm grubs, farm beetles, farm crickets. It's got some more of the insect meat and a couple other things out here. Some are flower arrangements, and is this one the juice maker? Or is it just decoration? It might be decoration. Yeah, I think it's just decorative, that piece. It looks good, though. And it does fit with the flower arranging table there. Okay, so this was a good house. I really like it. I love her. She's me and her like this. We're like soul sims. So yeah, we're gonna leave this one though, and we're gonna move on to our next house. Jump into Manage Worlds here. Take a look at where we're going. We're going to go over here next door. This looks like a big place. This is White Wizard Fairy Help, right? Okay. So, according to the information we have here, the White Wizard and his fairy helpers, and a genie on the side. Now, this ought to be something to see. The White Wizard's castle can be seen on my YouTube. So, they have a YouTube channel as well with some shenanigans by the fairies. It also has a direct portal to the magical realm. Yay, yes, yay, indeed. That's what I was just talking about. Club hangout of the Potion Masters Club. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. I don't really know who made this. They do have a YouTube channel, so maybe you could search. I don't know, though. I think if you search White Wizard on YouTube, you're going to get 3 million hits. But I mean, it'd be really cool that, you know, they have a YouTube channel to check it out, maybe, especially if you like this build coming up. But I don't have any idea who it is. So we're a little bit of a loss on that one, but it does look cool, and we are going to take a look at their build. Their family looks cool, right? We are going to take a look at their build here and see what we've got going. It looked like a fairly sizable, you know, kind of castle from that last build that we were at. It was kind of off to the side there. And let's see here. There's a couple of our fairies there kind of hanging out, doing fairy things. There's going to be the portal, of course, to the magical realm, right? Travel to the magical realm. Awesome, awesome. Travel with. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. Of course, you can place that on your lot, and it will take you there. This is the front of the build. We're going around here to the front. This is a very fairy tale type of fairy tale type of build, right? For fairies and the White Wizard, I do think it's got a lot of charm to it. Very cute, almost like a Barbie sort of fairy tale type of setup with the whites and the pinks, you know, these little angels. So it's very, very sweet. This is one of my favorite lots, you know, at Brindleton. It's got this great view back here, and you can walk out here down to the water and stuff. But the house itself looks really cool. Let's take a look at the inside. We'll drop down here. It's a big place, like I said. Again, here on the inside, we've got a very, I mean, I don't know why pink and white always strikes me as kind of Barbie, but it does. Probably my sister's Barbies always had pink and white stuff. I don't know. But this is a cute room. This is really cute for a kitchen. I love kitchens with fireplaces in it and a place to kind of hang out in the kitchen, right? She's got, you know, a cat around here somewhere, I guess, or maybe she's going to get a cat. She got tired of cooking. Just threw that on the floor. That's right. It can stay there. It does not need to. You can resume that white cake anytime you want. And that means just leave it there. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Cool stove. A lot of cool stuff from Realm of Magic. Going to come in here later. Make that cake. Have yourself a cool cake. White cake for the White Wizard. This looks good, though. This is a nice room. It's a very comfortable room. It's a big kitchen. This is kind of a good-sized family. It's 5 people. You know, they could all come in here easily, kind of hang out together, not have any routing issues. There's something to be said for that, of course. Even sometimes in my builds, I like things to be kind of smaller, you know, and I like to have some clutter in there sometimes. And it looks kind of cool sometimes, right? But then I have to be careful and test it and make sure there's no routing issues, right? So we've got this front door area. The entryway is very nice. It looks really cool. I love the use of this stuff from Salvadorada. It looks cool. The suits of armor. In fact, a couple of Salvadorada things here, as you can see. We have a dining room on this side. They've also used some pieces from Batu. I've seen a lot of Batu pieces, Journey to Batu, used throughout these fantasy builds. And I'm going to say, once again, I love Journey to Batu because I love Star Wars. I know a lot of people did not love it. A lot of people still don't love it. But at the end of the day, it has really, really good build buy for industrial, steampunk, sci-fi, and fantasy builds, to name a few. It has a ton of really great assets. And yeah, I know, if you don't like Star Wars and you don't want to do the whole game on the planet of Batu, I just pretended it was a theme park. And my Sims were on vacation at a theme park like Disney World, you know. But if you don't want to do that, wait till it goes on sale, grab it for $10 and buy it for the stuff. That's my word of advice on that. You never have to go to Batu, just buy it for the stuff. Some of the clothing for that pack is also really cool, kind of hipster looking. Not hipster, but kind of like commune farming hipster, you know? Not urban hipster. Yeah, not metrosexual, not urban hipster, kind of farming commune type of hipster. So we've got a pretty good layout here. We've got some dining space here, dining space over here. Over to this side, we have just a way out back, I guess, here. A good patio kind of set up here in the back. Place if they want to jam. They're going to jam tonight. They're going to get down. But it is cool. It does look really cool, and I'm glad they put some activities out here. This looks really cool. I love this. I don't really see any kids here. But, you know, this is a cool addition, and especially if it's going to be in your game, you might have kids. And you might want your kids to have something to do, right? I play with kids a lot in my game, toddlers and stuff like that. It's always welcome on my side to have stuff for kids to do. We will look back here. We've got just kind of a little sitting area. Oh, I get it. This, again, is going to be kind of like a seance area. This is not a crystal ball, of course. That is a familiar, right? But maybe if you're pretending, you've got some storytelling going, one of you sitting here explaining how this works to like a novice, and the novice is going to get their first familiar, right? And you kind of have that interplay and that back and forth. Kind of the typical Sims, let's pretend type stuff, right? So that's very cool. I like that. We'll go up to the next floor here. We have, oh, this is neat. This is a good idea. I love this, right? Put a little map there, maybe ties into some of the lore of this place, some of the lore of how they found their magical stuff, right? Over here, we've got a great sort of, again, library, maybe a little learning area. Nice setup here for an office. In fact, this is really pretty. This has a really pretty look to it. I love the red curtains. The use of these stained glass windows are super nice. I mean, a lot of this is from the same pack, Realm of Magic, so that helps it tie together. This is vampires, I think, but it has a really cool vibe to it, that area over there. I really do like that. This has a slightly different vibe, but it still does tie into the other area. Really comfortable. I guess this whole level is essentially a library. You know, you've got this big library level. Nice staircase. So how did we get up here? Oh, there's the stairs. Okay. Because this is a pretty grand staircase. I thought, did I miss something? We do have a bedroom up here with a double bed. Hurrah, hurrah. So we've got a double bed up here and again, a nice sort of bedroom setup. Love the big windows. These are, I can't remember what. I don't remember where those came from. Those come from like Vintage Glamour. Maybe a while ago is when they came from. Got a nice bathroom here. Tub, sinks. Is there a toilet? Is there a toilet? There's a toilet. Okay. So say now, even witches got to go to the toilet, you guys. Even a witch has to go potty sometimes. Even a Barbie witch has to go potty sometimes. So she can't hold it forever. She can't just magically wave that away. Could you magically wave that away? I think if you were a real witch, you could. Maybe with a mod in-game? We could do that, right? Now, we have up here another sort of kitchen area. Is this the first? No, there was a kitchen downstairs. So yeah, another sort of kitchen area. It's interesting they've included this from Dine Out, the restaurant-style kitchen in here. No reason why you can't. I mean, it does work. You can kind of click on it, see. Either hire staff or make breakfast and cook on it. It is kind of cool to use sometimes in normal builds, especially you have a kind of an industrial loft looking build, you know. We've got a good kitchen setup up here, though. This is something you don't see very often. That is like an original. Sims 4 original came with the base game, and it's a cupcake machine, right? For when you have a house, when you have a house that is as big as the whole damn block, so you're going to put this industrial cupcake maker in the middle of your kitchen just to make cupcakes. Now, it is cool. It has a great steampunk look. I have used it for that sort of vibe before. It has a super cool steampunk look. You can make it smaller and it'll still work. I used it as a countertop version once, and it did work. But yeah, that was a base game thing. You know, back in the era when we got like a microscope that was as big as a room and a telescope that was an observatory. So back from that era, but it does have a cool look. I joke around a little bit with it. I've always liked it as far as like its look and its style. I do like that. Out here, we've got some woodworking. So, few kind of skill building. That's kind of skill building too, baking, And in here, we have the real skill building for this type of lot, and that is magic, right? Got all these magical things to work with. Kind of what is that? What am I clicking on there? Magic, mold clay, right? Do magic on it. And then we've got experiment, like our cauldron here, our potion cauldron. Come in a little bit closer so we can see it a little bit better. We've got kind of a look here again, like we're raising some herbs or some plants. Love the pumpkins everywhere. This is a pumpkin neighborhood, you guys. Totally digging it. Nice little seating area. Again, a bookshelf. So not bad. I mean, it is a good house. I do think that's the end of it. A little unusual. It's only got one bed. Now, it is a double bed. So cheers to that. But just one bed in there. Is there a basement maybe? No. But it's a nice build. It's a pretty house. It looks very cool. I love the exterior. I love the use of these kind of pinks, and purples and stuff. Kind of lightens it up, gives it a little bit brighter feel. So that's awesome. Now we're going to go look at house number 4 in this neighborhood. Jump over here to Manage Worlds. Take a look at it here. Now, let's see. The Sears Tower already wins bonus points for me for the play on words. The Sears Tower. If you're not from the United States, you may not realize for a long time here in the United States and the world as a whole, the tallest building in the world was the Sears Tower. SEARS, which was the Sears Corporation, the retail corporation that sold stuff, department store stuff like that. They started as a mail order business a long, long time ago, over a century ago. And at one point, they had the tallest building in the world. So I love that little play on words there. This build is by Sim Michelle. So again, that's their gallery ID. So if you want to look them up, if you like this build, check out some of their other stuff. The Wizard is by Nylionus. We're going to pronounce it like that. Nylionus. Also should be your gallery ID. So if you want to look up other Sims by her, give her a shot, right? We're going to look at this Sim right now and his home, the Sears Tower. I love that. I do love that. I love that play on words. Very clever, very nice send up. They've got a great start already here. We have effective use of these sort of special effects, right? I like this place. I mean, the way it's done here, again, bit like very fairy tale, a bit like a cake, like a wedding cake. It's got a really nice kind of light exterior to it, not heavy, not dark. And it does look like a fairy tale, doesn't it? The fountains with the special effects really help a lot. Let's look around back. This is not a big lot. This is only a 20 by 20 lot. So they fit a lot on here, right? There's a lot here to look at. Got some art here in the back, this nice archway. The windows are very cool. A lot of this is Realm of Magic stuff, of course, which makes sense, right? We are in Bewitchment Bay. This is very pretty, the way they've arranged this